Hi. That's how everyone seems to begin. We're the Super Sen guys. And
You're not retaking that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're the Super Sen guys. You know what's happening. I'm here with Harri Dobbs and Alice Evans. I'm Adam Lewis.
Hello.
We're going to watch episode 51 of Sun Vulcan.
Howdy.
So, predictions for this week. Right. Normally, I would have said we've got 3 guys and we can go from there. In Series 3, between episode 1 and episode 51, 2 of the main cast had been killed off and replaced.
What?
So we might have a completely different situation now.
Oh.
One of them got killed by a vampire. No, she got attacked by a vampire and was traumatized and went home to America. I think that was 20 episodes in. And then one of them, I think it was phrased as attempted a suicide attack and died.
What?
So anything might have happened between episode 1 and now episode 51.
Oh my god.
I've got some clarification, actually. It's episode 50.
Oh, is this
No.
episode 50?
Yes, not episode 51.
Oh, we got less this time. Or is it always 50 and I've been wrong?
No, it was 51 before.
Okay, so we're one short. So maybe, genuinely, there is a chance that this ends with a setup for a part 2 that didn't come out. That might happen. There is every chance. So when we say predictions, anything could happen. But do you have any guesses?
Wow. Well, I think there's going to be a Green Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
But now I know that you can just swap cast members out willy-nilly. Maybe somebody else is gone. Maybe Hungry Boy.
Oh, they'd never get rid of Hungry Boy. He only had 5 courses of curry. He died. He couldn't go. He did a press up and died.
Why does he keep dropping and doing press-ups? I forgot about that.
I think it was so that he would burn fat to then eat the next meal. I don't know.
Do we think it's going to be the same bad guy? Do you think there'll just be someone new?
I think there will be 1 Zero Girl left, him and another person, but not a new main villain. Because I think because last series there was a new main villain at the end, but the first main villain was a woman, so they were like, we're not going to have him fight her, because you can't have men fight women. No. So I think this time he's still going to be the main bad guy.
Sure.
I want main Zero Girl to... The main villain guy has died.
Okay.
And she's taken his robot body.
Interesting.
So she's got like a new form, and she's all like
she's got
bulky
like
and...
big bulky
that's
body,
sick.
but you can still see her sick eyeliner.
She's just eyes. Because last series there was a lot of like backstabbing and betrayal within the bad guys, so there might have been a bit more of that, but I don't know. I'm reckoning we're up to 4 Rangers.
4.
I think we've had another one. This is my bold prediction. I don't think will happen, but I want to say it. Yellow has gone, and the woman is now yellow.
Oh.
And we have a new green boy. Is
Okay.
my I think it's unlikely that they'd make a new costume, but I think they might have done that.
Hear me out. Would it make more sense for Blue to go and Swimmer Misa becomes Shark?
Oh my god, you're so right.
No, that would make sense, so it won't happen. I'm not predicting.
She'll be Panther.
Yeah.
It should be a koala.
Yeah, they changed the animal, but it's clearly the same
Her
costume.
superpower would be dropping out of trees on top of people.
And giving people chlamydia.
No, we can't have that be her power. We can't. I think if there's a new Ranger, actually there is a high chance it won't be green, because there's no way they set that up. There's no way they actually did
They
that.
can't think that far ahead.
She's
No.
got to be pink, right? If she's
She
in
might
it.
be white.
Oh.
There are sometimes, if there's one woman, it's a white costume.
But she'll have pink trim.
Yeah, there'll be pink elements to it.
Let's not be insane.
Come
she
on.
needs like some.
How else?
Pink.
How else would we know who she is?
There
She's
could be
the
a
woman
white
one.
ranger and a pink ranger on the same team, and the white will still have pink trim.
Because they don't know how to not do it.
No,
It's like they
can't. It's
finish the
impossible.
costume and they're like, wait, who added the pink? It's just here. It happens naturally.
Sunset?
So every series has ended with a sunset and a montage and a monologue of them being like, how great were these guys and they're retiring now. I think we're still doing that. We're still doing
Yeah.
military operations.
Yeah,
I don't
so
think...
there's got to be a sunset.
I think last series, Adam said if there's a sunset, he quits. And
I said
then-
I'd stop being your friend as well.
He said the friendship is over. The last scene, the sun is just slowly getting lower and lower, and then the sky is bright orange.
I was furious.
Yeah, I think there's another sunset. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel it.
Does the friendship come back if
Because
there's another
Sun
one?
Vulcan. There has to be.
Yeah.
This is the only time I'll allow it,
It's
actually.
thematic.
That means it won't be one. That means that it won't.
It'll
They're
be
not
them
letting you
diving
have
into
that.
the ocean.
It'll be
That'll be the
nighttime.
end.
Yeah.
Night Vulcan.
What's the episode called?
Do you want to read it this time?
Yeah, go on. Shine, North Pole, Aurora. That one is the most vaguely related to the show because it's normally like we're killing the bad guy this week. I think one of them was called Victory Farewell. That's just what happens in the end. They win and go home.
You got to be non-specific for a series finale, otherwise they'll figure out the plot. There'll be leaks.
Should we watch it?
Let's watch it.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Sun Vulcan's over.
And hey, what a time we've had.
What a time we've had knowing these characters.
You know, it was nice to see a real resolution to a plot.
That we followed beat for beat.
It was so nice. You know, it's how I imagine people feel when One Piece ends. It's the idea of following this thing for so long, and it all pays off so beautifully in a way that you understand, and you finish the episode going, I know who's alive and dead.
With a tear in your eye.
Oh, I'm sobbing.
All of our fallen soldiers. Original Eagle.
Many of which we met today.
Some of our fallen soldiers came back.
And some soldiers maybe fell between episodes. Who can say? We've missed something because Red's new. Do we know what happened to Red?
Well, I feel like that's spoiling the show.
No, but we found out last time.
Did we?
We found out that Cossack died in a plane, and we found out that Miss America got vampired.
I can reveal.
We don't have to, but I'd like to know.
Do you? Any guesses?
I think he's alive and retired for some reason. I think he got werewolfed. If we're basing it off last time.
Werewolfed?
Well, the other one got vampired.
Oh, I see. As in got by. Did he fly to space and then run out of oxygen?
That look is
you were getting somewhere.
Okay.
In episode 23,
early.
He left to pursue space shuttle research for NASA in the US.
You went
to America again.
America loves taking rangers. They'll have their own teams if they're not careful.
That is actually what happened. So
yeah,
out of the TV show universe.
Yeah, they all retired and became Power Rangers instead.
Yeah, the new guy is called Takeyuki.
Yes, and he's not the only new guy because we meet a new woman.
Oh, sure.
Opening line. Amazon killer tried to find out the true identity of the omnipotent god. So we've missed some stuff.
A little bit. Basically, Wonder Woman is here.
Very Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I don't know whose team she's meant to have been on and currently is on. I'm guessing she's like a rogue Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I think she's good guy but Lone Ranger.
Yeah, because she's clearly not a Sun Vulcan. But I don't know what she is because she's like...
Tall.
She is tall.
She's mystical in some way. She can do stuff that people can't do.
Yeah, she got a lot of powers.
Yeah, I don't know what are her powers and what might be a robot.
Some of them are coming from the hat, I think.
She is wearing a cool hat.
Her powers strike me as like natural or not robotic.
Yeah, but then the dog was a robot and he was a psychic, so I don't know. In the last series. So she's like, imagine... Imagine
I was like,
Wonder
that dog
Woman.
wasn't psychic.
No, that dog could just talk.
Different
dog.
Yeah, if you picture Wonder Woman, that's kind of the vibe that this person has. She's wandering around the big hand evil base with a knife, just gonna stab the main villain. And it says she can't be the real queen of the Machine Empire if Omnipotent God is still alive. And this doesn't come up again. That's not relevant.
So she wants to be the queen of the Machine Empire. That's what she wants.
So she wants to lead the bad guys, but I guess to make them not bad anymore, because she seems to be good. But maybe not, because I don't know. But this is I don't know because I've not watched the show, not because the show doesn't explain it, I'd argue.
Yeah. I have questions about why the sheath of her weapon looked like a sword-sized sheath. And then she pulled it out and it was just a little stabby knife.
That's overcompensating. Never let them know your next move. My sword is way shorter than you think it is.
I'm less of a threat than you expect.
Yeah, you're actually over-prepared to fight me. She walks in. She's walking around the base. There's laughter. And she's like, I reckon it's behind this wall. And there's a secret room. And there's a brain in a jar. And he's Omnipotent God.
Capital O, capital G.
Yeah, that's his name. That's his given name. So she walks in and is like, well, I'm going to stab brain in a jar. And then Black Magma grabs her. And she's like, oh, you're still alive.
We were just as surprised as she was.
Yeah. But as we find out later, he might be a hologram or robot or something. He's just kind of there.
Yeah. And he says, from now on, you'll help us fight Sun Vulcan, which implies that
They've recruited.
She wasn't before.
fighting
Yeah.
Sun Vulcan.
Or at
That's
least
why
wasn't
I thought
helping.
she was a good guy, but now they've
They've done something
made
to her to
her.
make her do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be kind of a blackmail element or something tossed in there.
Yeah.
Or like
To
a
make
robot
her
like beam to her head or something.
Brainwashing. Yeah.
It seems to just be that
Wait,
they're
did
like...
they put her in a tube? No.
No, they just
There's
kinda-
a lot of tubes.
She's just not in it for a bit, and then she's like reluctantly doing what they want. Also, my phone kept autocorrecting her from Amazon Killer to Amazing Killer, which I think is a lovely name.
And then we cut back to Greenland, the Thunderbird
Yeah.
Greenland,
Yes.
and a plane gets shot down again, which I assume the UN just is always sending planes and always getting shot down.
Yeah,
Just
but this is
stop.
the first one that's reported where it was when it got shot. Because we cut to
The first one they've sent with a black box.
Yeah. Black Box actually got invented during this series. So like, this sounds exactly like what we need when we send all our planes to Greenland and they don't come back. Because they get footage of the big hand shooting down the plane, and the general's like, "Great, that's what they are. Let's get them." That's like, let's just go beat up the bad guy.
I will say this is the 5th finale in a row where they've been like, right, let's go get the bad guys in their base.
Yeah, but
It seems to be a base siege is what they love.
this was, to be fair, would you rather they randomly get a plane tell them where it is, or one of the villains pretends to be a PI and asks for 10 billion yen, and then is secretly planning to betray them but also not, which happened in Series 3?
I'll take this.
Take this? Yeah, I think this saves a lot of the episode, actually, and gets us there way quicker.
I had no idea if you were just spouting a random scenario, if that was something that actually happened until the end of your sentence.
I'm scared to improvise in case it happens later. I think it'll melt my
That's
brain.
exactly why you should improvise.
They're getting in the vehicles, and I think it's really nice because the general just
Dad's coming.
Dad's coming too, but he didn't tell them. So Red is like getting ready to take off, and he just like sits next to him in what is clearly a one-seat cabin, and he says,
He brought his own stool in.
"I believe that Misa is still alive, so I would like to join." So Misa, I guess, vanished earlier in the series. We
At
didn't
some
see
point.
this.
Snatched. Possibly last episode, possibly 30 episodes ago.
Kidnapped.
Anytime. Could have been episode 2. We don't know.
Is that when we find out that she's his daughter? Or is it a bit later?
Spoilers.
I think...
If
No, we
either
find
happens
out...
now or in 1 minute's time.
Yeah. I think it's when she's screaming dad, and we were like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, he's like, I don't think she's dead. So I'm guessing we thought she was dead, but actually she's been captured. I'm assuming
Yeah.
is what's happened.
So the Jaguar lands in Greenland, which I love, because it's clearly a stock footage shot of Jaguar from the rest of the series,
Yeah.
but with Greenland PNG'd over
Yeah.
the bottom of the frame.
It is clearly
Beautiful.
landing in yellow dust, which is blowing up, but it's like kind of hidden by like children's theatre ice like cutouts. It's amazing. And there's going to be a lot of children's theatre effects to make Greenland work.
Oh, this is where he's in his fuzzy coat.
Yeah, I was about to say, I love that he's wearing a fucking E17 Stay Another Day outfit that he wasn't
Yeah.
wearing in the rocket or whatever.
No,
they
he
used
brought
to
that
get
with
here.
him,
He brought
but
it, put it on, zipped up to his chin. So he's nice and cozy. And then when they get to the base 2 minutes later,
He
he takes it off again so we can see his full, like, glamorous 70s outfit.
Yeah, the general is in full snowsuit mode, like a G.I. Joe. It's beautiful.
Do they wear the tiny little scarves to stay warm?
I think that is the general being like, oh, they look so nice. Based on his big coat. He saw this, he was like, it's missing something.
Something to bring it all together.
I've got one really long strip of white fabric. I can maybe cut this into 3 scarves.
Perfect.
They have a fight in snow, which is great because the background is like a theatre background of a painting of icebergs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
And then there is so much fake snow.
So much.
You can barely see it. There's like silhouettes fighting in the snow. It's beautiful.
When they go to the villain's base, which is just like a mechanical door in the tundra.
They do like the big exaggerated Sentai campy runs as the general just walks like a normal
So
guy.
good.
He looks so
Especially
funny.
Yellow. Yellow really runs
Yellow's
into a
going for
room
it.
and then reacts.
He does the like run, full spin, and then look at who he's talking to. I'm like, I love him.
I love they go into the base and they go into a lift, and the lift takes them to caves Like,
Yeah.
very natural-looking
Yep.
caves. Well, not natural, they're clearly hollowed out, but it's like rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the ship?
In the big
In the big
hand.
hand?
Big hand is made of caves.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that this
my
week.
mistake. This is when we find out that Misa is his daughter, which made me very uncomfortable. Given the first scene that we see her, she's
Swimming.
perved upon by all of them in the swimming pool,
Yeah.
which is right next to his office.
That's my daughter's swimming pool. I keep it in my office. There's nothing wrong about that. What do you mean?
Why?
So they're talking to omnipotent God, but they don't know who that is. They're like, I guess this is black magma or whatever.
It's like a disembodied voice, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like they're in a room and there's a voice being like,
Yes.
you fell into my trap and arrived here. And he's like, where's my daughter? And I think that's when we all went, sorry? Oh my God. She's behind like a one-way window, and one of the Zero girls isn't like holding her. It's just like, it looks like she's comforting her almost. She's like quite nicely sat
I
next
thought
to
it was
her.
quite malicious
Really?
Yeah.
It was like almost comforting to
when
me.
she leans down and is like, "He can't hear you."
No one could hear you scream. And she's like, again, we love a repeat thing. This is woman screaming Papa
Oh my
about her
God.
military
Oh, yeah.
What was
dad.
that?
She's like banging on the glass screaming, Dad, I'm right here. And he's like, where is she? Which is nice. It's a nice little moment. Yeah, the Zero girls, we seem to be down to 3,
Yeah.
but they're still here.
I think
They
there
got
were
things to
4
do.
beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Red
that we
is
had
gone.
we
Main
had the
one.
dating episode with that one.
Yeah,
And then she
ma-
died at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, what if she turned up at the safari at the end? I was like, I'll marry you too.
She's on the bus.
Oh, she's on the bus. You get to find out what that means later, listener. We once again get, specifically, woman shouts at military dad so loud that the microphone peaks. We love, it's like you can really hear the microphone scratching, which is funny because it's dubbed. So you can just do it again. It's not
You
like
can just do it
on-set
again.
mics not working. The villain's like, if you want to get your daughter back, Son Vulcan will have to prove themselves in combat. So they go to what is clearly like a Roman arena. It's like
yeah, it's got
sandy,
flags and everything.
So fun.
but then the cardboard picture of Greenland is like still right behind them. So it's such a
And
weird
it's
energy.
the most like unpainted polystyrene set.
Oh yeah,
It's beautiful.
It's perfect.
it was as if they were like, wait, before we paint it, it's white. Snow's white. We could just put that out. And it's
Job
like, no,
done.
It's like, actually not quite how it's done, but all right. So they're like, I wonder who we're gonna fight, and then they're like, oh my God, it's Amazon Killer. Oh no. They are gonna fight and kill her. So I don't think that they're friends, but they're like,
They don't seem to have any.
No, they're
problems.
not distressed that she has said that she's gonna fight them to the death.
no. And they're gonna quite early on get swords out and try and stab her. So like, I guess maybe she's just like a third party in all this. But again, I'm not criticizing the show. We haven't watched
No.
it. That's not the
I can't
show's
believe they didn't
fault.
set any of this up.
There was no normally I'm like, they don't establish things and I'm angry, and now I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the establishing thing. I don't care for that. I don't like when they set things up.
They're such bendy boys.
They
There's
are bendy.
so many poses.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn. Even like, how many suits do you think they go through, splitting wise?
These ones do look a little looser than they normally do. 'Cause I
There
think
was
they
some
were.
I think they had to with that shot.
deep
Yeah.
lunges happening.
And I also like they're doing all these poses and jumping about, and the music's just eagle, shark, panther. It's so great. Also, very rare in this kind of show, they play the theme music while they're getting beaten up. That's normally like
Yeah,
they're
right.
turning it around, but it's just like the theme music about how everyone's gonna die if the sun goes. They're getting thrown around by Amazon Killer. They have a new version of the ball attack.
And what's it called?
I didn't write it down. What's it
I
called?
think you can guess it.
Spiky slice attack.
Is it
Sun
called
slice?
solar balls?
No.
Aurora Borealis.
No.
That comes up later.
Aurora Borealis.
Oh,
Not that.
It's called New Vulcan Ball.
that was it. Because I forgot the villain calls it New Vulcan Ball as well. So they've got like 3 American footballs. They all kick them in the air. When they're in the air, they like almost slot together, but not like just if you put 3 footballs.
Like a little flower.
Like a little flower. And then it spins and becomes like a weird spinny prop. Like almost like a Beyblade kind of thing. And just very slowly floats at Amazon Killer and explodes. And she's like, ow. But not that much, because that's not how she dies. How she dies is way crazier.
So I don't know. She's third party, but she clearly wants them to win, and she doesn't really want to fight.
But I wasn't sure if it was I'm taking myself out, or if it was I've been shamed in front of my would-be people.
Well, before she stabs herself, she says, "God is in the room of ice."
Oh yeah, so
I don't remember how she
missed
figured
that
that
line.
out.
because she saw the brain in the jar.
Yeah, but does she have a realization? Is that her line?
No, I think that might be her telling them.
Yeah.
Sure.
So she's like,
I
the
gotcha.
villain is in the secret ice room, and then
And
she
therefore
stabs
now I'll
herself.
stab myself.
Yeah.
And
I've done my duty.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I've delivered the message.
And
If I stay alive, they will torture me? Question mark. Don't know. Bye.
Yeah, so it looks like she's going to do the thing where she stabs herself in the stomach and then slices across, but she just stabs to the side of her, very visibly not stabbing
It kind of looks like she's going to stab herself in the arm and then misses.
Yeah,
But
it does look
either
like she
way,
misses.
she dramatically cries out and then...
She, I think, does 2 full circles of slowly,
In
arms in
slow-mo.
the air, being like, ah! And then she pauses, falls, and explodes, of course.
Jump cut to it.
Yes.
Because otherwise, how would you know she's dead?
Explosion.
You can't have a body, then it's too sad. So she just...
But now they know where to find the brain.
Well, they salute her first. So
Oh,
clearly
yes.
there's some repertoire? Not repertoire. Rapport.
Yes.
There's some rapport between
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they seem to be like, that
But
sucks.
let's move.
I was still working.
That seems like a very sophisticated character type to be in this.
To be fair, yeah, we seem to be getting more complex villains now, which is nice. It's fun to watch. If she is someone for them to fight. They go into a room with a bunch of computers, and he's like, by the way, guys, I'm a computer. I'm the bad guy, and I'm a computer. So what they do...
Because AI is the villain against
AI is the bad guy.
climate change.
It's actually... It's
things.
relevant. It's woke, and we love it. It's not woke later, but currently we'll get there. So what I love is they have swords that shoot lasers, but they just throw their swords at the computers. Yeah. The computers all explode, then they reverse the footage so they're not exploded anymore.
I have a question about this.
Only one?
How do you get the explosion footage?
So
are they just recording lots of things blowing up on a small scale and then pasting that onto the shot?
In what?
Logistically.
So I think they seem to spend all of their budget on pyrotechnics. So they probably get a bunch of shots of explosions.
In just black voids.
Yeah,
and
but then they also probably just do blow up props.
Yeah, that console looked like on-set explosions because the lighting matched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also you can see it crumbling and it's clearly made of paper, and then they put in a small explosive, which is great.
Yeah.
Big fan, because then when it reforms, you can see it unfold. I'm like, you're a computer. What are you folding?
Yeah, there's a lot of times in this episode where you can tell an explosion is comped on because it's a little bit transparent.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
They're
And
not
look,
there
they may
yet.
never get there, but they're definitely not there in 1981.
I just want to know how many fireworks they get through as a production. I
Well,
just want to talk.
I think that's because we say everything's made really cheaply. I think they've got a good budget, but they've just
Yeah.
got 90% on blowing things up,
Explosives.
10 on making a show. And then America went, well, we'll take all the explosion footage, and then we've got so much money to give to ourselves, to pocket.
Quite a good scheme, to be honest.
It's a mastermind move. The computers, I was so excited because the computers start rolling at them, and I thought they were going to be fighting these big wall computers.
Yeah, just shunting around.
Oh, so
Yeah.
funny. Clearly piloted by several guys hiding
Yeah.
behind the bits of computer wall,
Yeah.
just driving them around the set.
It's amazing. But they meet in the middle, and then I cannot describe the guy they become.
It becomes...
It's got one organic large leg.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a tree trunk.
And then one looks like an Easter Island statue.
Yeah.
Also, just stone.
It's like a magma man with meat bits who's a cyborg.
Which doesn't look anything like the consoles they were just fighting.
No.
No.
But also it's confusing because the consoles, obviously, they were filmed in a wide shot with the Sun Vulcans.
Yeah.
So when they become the big guy, and we didn't know the room was that tall to accommodate.
Yeah,
No.
it looks like they're in a normal sized room.
So it
And then they
became,
pan up and like, oh.
the console became 2 legs, but obviously you don't know they're legs yet, so they're just like hunks of something.
One hunk of meat and one hunk of computer.
Yeah, and you're like, what is that? And then it pans up and he's like, oh, it's a big guy, but still, what is it?
A big guy with very little room to maneuver.
Yeah, and
Unless
like
there's a
torch
lot
eyes.
More room than we realised.
But he then bursts out of it, so there probably isn't that much room.
It kind of frightens me, actually. I don't like the idea of that room being, like, that size, but that tall.
Yeah, it's like a normal width of room that just keeps going up, but does have a roof. It's not like it
Yeah.
leads outside.
Unsettling.
It's probably like 200 feet tall.
Yeah, because it's
For
Megazord
what
size.
purpose?
What the
Yeah.
a guy
For
to grow?
storing this robot, I
Well,
guess.
he's
Yeah.
planned everything because computers can predict everything, I
That's
think they
true.
said.
Oh, yeah, true.
He's run the
ChatGPT
algorithms.
said so.
What I like is, and I was surprised by this, it's the Zero girls who pilot this big robot.
Yeah.
That was fun.
They get to have like the big fight.
Because they're in a flexible costume.
Yeah, they can actually move around. It's great. They get in, then the Sun Vulcans get in their first Megazord. They've
Yeah.
not got a new one, we've not got to that point. There's a big issue with Megazord fights a lot of the time where it's just a robot standing a bit away from a monster shooting things. They beat him up.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Because this is like quite a mobile, like flexible Megazord. So they're just punching this guy so much. And he's not really fighting them back that much because he can't move much.
And the Megazord itself takes quite a beating. Clearly they were like, well, we don't need to use this thing anymore.
Oh, no.
Let's fuck it up.
Yeah.
So it's like scratched
Because they
and
had no
damaged.
sense of like, this will be like something to preserve because they're making a low budget kid show. No, I want that.
No. Who would want to buy that?
There'll be no museums for that to be in.
They
at
did
all.
not bet on themselves.
Yeah. The villain uses an ice breath move. And what I like is they clearly had a smoke machine in him with a bit of like smoke saved up. Or we're using all of it. Because he's smoking for a while. To the point where the sound effect of like shh stops. But the smoke's still going. And this is freeze breath because then they've improved their freezing
Yes.
ability. So they've put white dust all over the Megazord. In Series 2, they freeze a bunch of people and clearly just like wrap them in cling film because it looks like ice, but it doesn't. It does not.
That sounds
But then they like
unsafe.
make them move. They can't move their arms. They're like carrying them out of this van that they've frozen them in, and there's just like you can see it wrinkling as they're being carried. It's so bad.
If they recorded sound on set, you could hear the crinkling.
Yeah, but luckily they're not.
Yeah, maybe that's part
I'm
of the
amazed they
reason.
didn't ADR in the crinkling.
I love that it was just two guys in costumes like beating the shit out of each
Yeah.
other.
There's a great bit where while they're frozen, he's just hitting them with a hammer, but it's clearly like he can't move that well, so he can only hit them in the like belly because he can't lift his
Yeah, and then
arms.
he like kind of trundles around the other side of
Yeah.
him and hits him from that side for a bit of a change.
It's really funny. It feels quite slapstick.
It's great. And all the sets are there as well, all of the like obvious
Oh yeah.
theatre background
Yes.
sets. Oh,
It
it's
looks
so
like
good.
you're almost waiting for him to fall over and fall through it, and like it burst. They're powerless because there's an eclipse now.
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've got a line here, actually.
Oh no, a solar eclipse. I wrote that down.
What a show!
It says, our plasma energy is in the red zone.
That was it. And how do they get out of this one?
I actually don't remember.
I've written brain rays. Is that anything?
Brain raise does happen, but
Oh wait, no, that isn't it. This is a later
that happens
scene.
like
I
yeah.
realised.
But the way they don't have any power when the eclipse is happening and they're frozen
Because they're Sun Vulcan.
because they're Sun Vulcan. They let the bad guy hit them till there's not an eclipse anymore, and then they win. They just wait.
I blanked out, I think.
Well, it's because it happens so quickly. You're like waiting for it, and then they're like, "The sun's back, and it's giving us
We're
a
back
sword."
online.
Oh yeah, the gay sword comes in.
Gay sword comes
Yes.
back, which is I think off mic what Alice called their super move,
Yes.
which is actually called like dual plasma slash or something. So again, I think this happened last series. They beat the main villain with the first move they've got.
Yes.
So just hit him with
Yeah.
the sword at the start, and then the big robot's dead.
Yeah, they've had the same robot on the same move since the beginning. Their beach ball got spikier, but that was all that they did to improve in 50 episodes.
Yeah.
Room for
Good
growth.
job. Then they run back into the base to meet up with General, and I was surprised because Omnipotent God just starts talking again, but I thought that was him. I thought he was the
you
big
thought
robot.
the big guy with Omnipotent God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was separate. They just
Yeah, that's
had
the
that as
guy.
well.
Yeah. that's like his tank.
Yeah.
That the girls pilot.
And the Zero Girls died, right? They
Presumably.
all gone.
Their consoles exploded around them. So.
Yeah, probably did.
And if it falls over, I feel like from that height.
Yeah, they died of
the
fall.
shock.
I'm assuming they're in the head, right?
They have to be.
Or do you think they're just like in a
What if they're like in a knee?
That would be less distance to fall.
So they're now looking for Misa. They find her in the secret ice room being crucified, which again isn't the first time that's happened in this show.
But she's wearing a really cute jumper.
I did enjoy. We see a room with a bunch of really weirdly dressed villains, including ones we haven't seen, and a character's being crucified, and Alice goes, "That's a lovely jumper." Just like,
But also, the Wonder Woman's here.
yeah, Amazon Killer's back,
And Black Magma.
and Black Magma, and
someone
Moonface.
you might recognise.
is it Rita by any chance?
It is.
Shut up.
She's back.
As the moon.
As the moon.
She was the villain last time as well. This actress is just in most of Sentai.
Do we think-
Oh.
Do we think it's Queen Hedrian?
I don't.
Because she didn't... Queen Hedrian...
Because Queen Hedrian got away. Alice, you can take a break if you need. Queen Hedrian got away.
because she was like, I need to go time to recharge. Didn't she recharge in the North Pole?
I think she said she needed to rest. I think that was the phrasing.
Don't we
She's like,
all?
she was like, all my friends have died. I need to rest.
Do we want to find out if that is Queen Hedrian?
Give it I
Dangerous
I
Googling.
do not
you might
think
find
it
out
is.
something that you don't want to know.
It's Queen Hedrian.
Whoa! We've got a returning villain who does nothing.
That's crazy.
But also, as we're going to learn, she might be a hologram.
She might be a hologram.
So
I thought they were teleporting away.
She can come back. She can
Could
keep
be.
coming back every year.
if we get a running villain who's in episodes we don't watch, but we get little glimpses of what happened, if this actually is Rita, and she's still a villain as far as 1994, I will be ecstatic.
It's like a River Song situation.
Yeah, she's actually doing it in
And
a
she's
different
getting
order.
cuntier and cuntier get-ups.
I don't know, this outfit wasn't great.
But the moon,
It was
I thought
alright.
It was great.
Her last one was so good.
she looked like Hela, right? From Thor.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Also, to be fair, after you noticed the lovely jumper, you went, didn't she explode? And it was that. And it was a nice mixture of seeing the show through someone else's eyes, and also there was a bit of you that seemed as if we were going to know. As if we were like, but also, you would have been right, because we did know who that was. I just didn't know that was Queen Hedrian.
Who knew?
And Amazon Killer did explode as well.
She did.
Yeah, so you were right on both counts.
Were all those people, were they robot recreations of the other
I
real
guess
versions?
so.
Like, did they make a robot copy of Amazon
I
Killer
think
and a robot
so.
copy of the Darth Vader man?
I'm pretty sure that was a fake Darth Vader man, because Amazon Killer seems to be like, oh, you're still around.
Yeah.
True.
So
But what I can't understand is why he would make one of Amazon Killer.
because she's cool.
Maybe he just needed some, like, muscle.
Yeah.
He's just a brain in a jar.
Yeah, because they seem to be able to like touch things. So I guess he was just like, yeah, here's some people from earlier in the series who died. I've brought them back. They've been deleted, which happens in a sec.
They get cross-faded away.
They do.
Yes.
He's like, hey, bad guy now is like, you need to get on your
Oh,
knees.
it's a god.
Omnipotent God, says to Chief, who is the general guy. He doesn't seem to get any other name. He's just Chief and then his surname. He doesn't get a fun name like Joker. I miss Joker so much. So he's like, hey, get on your knees and apologize to me. Like, I think he's like, admit your defeat, but later it is described as apologize, which is
Beg
so
for
funny.
mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically like, get on your knees and beg to me. Not beg for me.
Or I will kill / crucify Misa.
Yeah, I was like, or I'll kill your daughter. And Misa goes like, Dad, you're going to have to get on your knees.
Dad, please. Get on
Please,
your
I don't want to
knees,
die. And she's like
Dad.
crying. She isn't saying it like I am.
Please.
But specifically, she's like, you're going to have to get on your knees and beg for mercy. And he goes, get on my knees? My daughter would never say that. She's a robot. And he like clocks that and then does a thing that he could have done if she wasn't anyway, where he is like faking a bow and he's like going slowly and he's like staring at Red's sword and grabs the sword and shoots the brain in the jar and he's dead. So he could have just shot him anyway. Anyone in that room could have just shot him.
The brain does explode with like a multitude of effects, and maybe he would have been worried about his daughter getting
Yeah.
caught in the explosion.
My favourite of the effects is they clearly put a smoke machine in the jar that fills way too quick.
So good.
It just like disappears.
I was
I
waiting
liked
for the
that.
glass to shatter, but it just slowly filled with smoke instead.
I then wrote the women all fade away, which does happen. Because everyone in that room was a woman just
Bye.
Yeah.
like, just crossfades out. And I didn't notice, but I'm assuming Vader guy did as well.
Yeah.
I just didn't see him.
Yeah.
A countdown of like 5 minutes till we explode starts, and they're like, we better find Misa. Cut to them just wandering around,
Wander in the cave.
not really very fast. And
Following her yells, which are the exact same yells as the robot was.
yeah, because the robot was yelling to trick them to go into the room they wanted to go in, which is a classic Sentai villain thing of like, I'm going to make a big ruse to get you where you want to go. And also, what I like is they're running and it'll like cut to the clock and it's like 2 minutes left. And then they're running and the clock's got 1 minute left. But when they're running, they'll do the like cut to a couple of seconds ago to loop it thing.
Yes.
And then cut back to the clock and it's gone lower. So it looks like the editor of the show is fighting them and like stopping them from finding her, because they get like end of corridor, then they're back at the start of it, but it's not a different one. It's clearly just the dramatic effect replay thing.
I like to think that's happening in universe for that bit.
It's just like, God damn it! Why is this happening now? We gotta run.
Well, they've got 2 minutes to go and they find her in a jail cell. Although it doesn't seem to have a door, it just seems to be bars in the cave corridor. So I don't know how they got her out.
Yeah,
But
well,
spoiler, they did.
and spoiler, the show doesn't know either, because they're running up and it's like 10 seconds. They get to it, she's like, so good to see you. 5 seconds. Then brain in the jar explodes. Loads of explosions. They're going down the corridor.
The big hand explodes.
The whole big hand explodes.
Explodes so bad.
Cut to the jet and they're all in it. Slammed.
I think I said, oh, they got out.
Yeah. What a show. And yeah, that's the end of the plot. Because don't worry, this is the first series to end with like what's gonna happen. What are these characters doing
'cause
now?
Usually it cuts to like a 30-second epilogue of like, well, they did their duty and they fought, and kids will be so happy and they'll be smiling. Thank you, insert team here. Sunset.
Which they do at the end, but there's a bit before that, which is nice. We cut to a school trip at the safari where they're just going, look, a lion. Look at elephants.
A monkey. That looks like you, Dad.
Yeah. And then it's funny because I'm assuming this is like a group of kids that we've been introduced to that we haven't seen. The camera like pans down, and then just the main cast are also in the bus being like, wow, look at these
Including
animals.
like the guy in charge of the military
the
opposition.
chief's in there. He's just looking out, so happy at all the animals.
He does love animals.
He
We learned
does
that
love
about
them.
him.
I also enjoy that every single time they're like, a shot of elephants. Wow, look, elephants. Shot of lions. Wow, look, lions. Shot of camels. No one says shit.
So I've
No
written
one
down
cares about the camels.
silent zoom in on camels. They're really far away. And they just zoom all the way up to Camel Hill with no comment whatsoever.
There's something about this show that is so anti what writing is meant to be. Where every character, the end of their arc is they go back to what they were doing at the start.
There's no progression.
Their like big triumphant moment is, and I'm not developed.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a where are they now? But they did a little recap.
It's a
for each
where were they
person.
then?
Yeah, of what they'd done over the show.
I think it doesn't help. Like, a lot of these characters in all of the series we watched have been like the best in their field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no room. They've done.
No, they're
it.
just going
They
back to
can't
being the
retire.
best.
They're the best.
Yeah. Because it's literally like, hey, I'm going back to fly my planes, and I'm going back to study the ocean. And if Panther goes, I'm going to go look after my dad, which I guess probably was set up. But then they look at the general like, hey, Chief, what are you going to do now? And he thinks
He's
for a
wearing a very dramatic hat for this
He
scene,
is.
by the way. He's dressed like a gangster.
and
Like a New York guy.
He's in a really weird outfit, but I quite like it. Not my main takeaway. He like looks off into the distance and goes, better find Misa a husband, I guess.
Misa stood directly behind him,
Yeah, she's there.
I
smiling,
could have a thought.
smiling mindlessly.
Hey, we don't know what she's gonna do. We were already laughing at that when all three Rangers proposed to her. They like take it in turns to propose.
I missed this because I had my head in my hands, crying, weeping.
You were gone from I have to fight, because as well,
Alice had her hand over her mouth, just in shock and horror.
We try not to talk during it, but you went, I dread to think what he's going to be doing. I'm going to find my daughter a husband. They're all like, because she seems to have someone, the guy who runs the school trip, I'm guessing that's like, in a previous episode, the chief was like, you should marry this guy.
Yeah.
Because they're like, Yellow goes, oh, you shouldn't marry him. I'm way better for you. And then Blue's like, I mean, if we're proposing, I'll go for it. You should marry me. So they like step in front of Red to confess. And then Red Black puts his hands on their shoulders, pushes them to the side and goes, I'm also going to propose to you. And then the chief like looks at her and she's like, well, Cece, what should I do? Talking dog's back. She looks at the dog and is like, I guess my lover will be Cece, because we're so young and we've got so much time, guys.
I thought she like delivered it really funny. Like
It's so funny.
She sort of did this coy little like, haha, no thank you.
Yeah. And it's so funny
Yeah,
to
that's
end
not
a
what the dialogue wanted to say, but her face was like,
No.
womp womp.
It's just great to end a series where these three characters haven't developed and they won't get the girl. None of them will. She's repulsed by all of them. Also, I forgot to mention that when Blue's like, I'm going to go back to studying the ocean, General says, that should be good. Do your best.
I was
Such
obsessed
encouraging words.
with his little montage of clips of all the things he's been doing. And a lot of it was just like jumping in and out of the ocean, but to make it like so that he would spring out of the ocean, he was clearly just jumping backwards off a load of rocks into the sea. Like, that's a dangerous job.
Yeah. And he's in like, not a crash helmet, but a helmet that will restrict his visibility. So like, he doesn't really know where the rocks
Blindly jumping into the ocean backwards.
There are also 3 examples of him doing shark jaws where he just grabs someone by the head and shakes them around, and I love that stuck around. And then, Adam, your favourite moment in every series, the Sun Vulcan Rangers who are solar powered are walking off into daytime sun.
I was like, if they're going to do any point, it has to be now, right?
Yeah.
No. Also, what I enjoy is it says goodbye to the narrator, says, thank you for your service, Sun Vulcan. And thank you, Sun Vulcan Robo.
Yeah.
And it ends on a shot of the Megazord, as if that's the most important part.
And he seems to be stood in the safari park, because the sky is behind him. There's a shot from the ground.
It's just baffling that there's no sunset in the sun one. But then I guess you can't really have
that's
it.
a bad thing for them.
Yeah,
they
it's
wouldn't
like-
want
It's such a weird, like, they've accidentally built a metaphor. We can't do those. Can't have the Sun Rangers resting now so the sun rests. End of series.
that. End of series.
Wow.
What did you think of that series as a whole?
I thought the talking dog would be in it more,
Yeah.
but I thought that all of the villain women would be in it less. So,
Sad on one part, happy on the other.
yeah, it worked out, I think. I want to know where they all went, all the villains. If they were holograms or if they were robots that teleported away, or...
Because, yeah, they just seem to not be... Because I wasn't sure if it was that the brain was projecting their image. Then
Which
when
would
he
make
died,
sense.
they faded away. But they specifically say she's an android. So it surely would just power off.
Yeah, I feel like if they were all... Did Misa fade away as well?
Yes.
Oh.
She fades away a bit longer.
If they're androids, I would have expected like them to like turn into like
Nuts and
miscellaneous
bolts.
nuts and bolts circuits.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. They faded away.
They fade
Is
away.
it Mirage?
Yeah,
No,
it
they're
does.
definitely a robot.
But he specifically is like she's an android.
Wait, but that's his theory.
To be fair, he's not the smartest in the room. But then who is? Because the computer brain, definitely not.
Well, he was the only one smart enough to bring a jacket to the Arctic, so...
He did bring a winter coat. The rest of them were in their normal suits. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with the guest for this bit. Because we're going to rank it
Based on
against what we've seen so far. How would you rank it on all the Sentai you've watched?
I watched those 7 episodes of Gaim maybe 14 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Does that mean we have to add Gaim every time we do the ranking now?
I mean, Guy was number 1.
It's my favourite one that I've watched.
I've not seen the good one.
Is there a scale?
So we're doing it. We're going to, at the end of this, have a list of every series we
Like
watched in
1
order.
to 49.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be in an order.
Okay.
Because currently it is 1, 2, 4, 3. Which we were so scared when we got to
It
1,
was
2,
just gonna
3.
keep going
Of like,
down.
oh no, there's a lot of numbers to go.
So I have to place it on a 15?
I mean, I would say I thought you were going to go 1 because it's the one you've watched, but I like the I like the old.
No, I want to figure out
this...
where it would place in the 1 to, is it 49?
49.
Yeah, do you want to guess where it'll be at the end?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's quite fun.
I'm going to say 13.
13.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
That's high.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I feel like you're going to watch ones with much lower lows.
Look, this is definitely not my least favourite so far.
Yeah. I do feel like we're going to get into... I've said this before. We're going to get into a point where they get comfortable. And
Yeah.
it's going to be the same thing every
It'll be
single time.
boring.
Listeners, you might get a few
Yeah.
more guests then when we run out of ways to describe it. Okay. So, better than Battle Fever J, easy.
Yes. Yeah.
I liked this more than Denjimin because we did that 4 days ago and I don't remember a lot of
I
that.
don't remember it at all.
Because there was...
There's
the crazy
dog.
moments, talking dog,
I
great.
see.
Guy gets struck by lightning, catches fire, and burns to death while screaming.
Yeah.
That's memorable. I did like the villain who was an old man at the sauna.
What?
Remember, he was just like an old fat man who was just like going around, be like, "Dance for me, women, get me booze."
Oh, him.
yeah, he
was
sucked.
great.
I liked him.
And I liked Mira, Keller, Hedrian.
I
That
did
was
like
great.
all their. That felt like it would be engaging in the whole series.
Yes.
With the Mirror and Shield woman who both get stabbed and died.
I would say a 3.
You're saying that this is better than 4, but not as good as Jaka and Goranger.
Yeah.
I am tempted to agree. Because Goranger obviously had Guillotine. Nothing stopped Guillotine for me. Jaka had Ice Van. It's probably my highlight of that.
You guys are speaking a different language.
That's I wanted to do as many callbacks as possible. Because I want to think of, like, for me, the ranking is how crazy is it and how much did I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Definitely more than Battle Fever J. Probably more than Denjimin. I did not like this more than Jaka.
No.
Yeah. I think currently it's still quite easy.
So
This
1,
is
2, 5, 4,
4,
3.
I like that we've not been writing this down.
Yeah, you should make a note of this.
Yeah, I thought at some point
No.
we need to do that.
I'm vetoing that idea. We have to remember. And I'm not going to. Because I regularly forget if we said Goranger or Jaka, because they were both so good. Those feel like they are 1 point away from swapping in my mind.
Same. I think Jacka should maybe go at the top.
I think there is a chance that will happen eventually. Because I remember more of Jaka than...
Yeah.
Oh, but we'll get there. We'll discuss it. We might... Hey, who knows?
Do we want to
We've
know
got plenty
what's
of time to
coming
go.
next?
Yeah, what's next series?
I want to know what
Yeah,
happens in 1982. I'll have to listen and find out.
Dai Sentai Goggle 5. Goggle.
Hell yes.
Dai means great. So great Sentai Goggle 5.
Goggle 5. I wonder how many
When I
there'll
was
be.
younger, I used to read this as Google 5. I know nothing about this series.
Okay.
I know the suits, absolutely nothing else.
Amazing. Well,
Hopefully there's another talking dog. Or perhaps a talking cat.
I think first Talking Dog had a good reception, and we're going to slowly phase out Talking Dog. But I think we might have another one. Well, we'll have a look at that next time.
Yeah. Where are you?
Oh yeah, we never do this. I can't promote. I run other podcasts, Didn't Ask, and the Justin Timberthon. Give them a listen. I have a YouTube account that's at Dobbs is Funny. I did a video recently for you, in a way.
Yes, he did.
For your 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes.
I did it about a very funny Superman comic. If you like this energy of us recapping a crazy thing, but you don't like Adam, there's one that I've done without him.
But
if
you do
want.
like Superman.
If you like Superman and you like the idea of him saving Christmas, have a watch of that.
It's great.
And also Instagram, as always, is at Dobbs is Funny.
And look, the fundraiser might not be open at this point when this comes out, but you can just donate to Translate Cymru.
You totally can.
Sadly, that was the last one you do, or we would have maybe lined up with next year's one with our release. But yeah, it was made in aid of some LGBTQ plus charities that will be listed in the description. Donate if you can, and also watch the rest of them. They're good videos.
You can find me on Adam JH Lewis on Instagram. I have a YouTube channel I don't upload to anymore.
You should though.
It'd be funny if
We'll
you look at that and not the Instagram and just think that Adam still looks like that. Just imagine that he's not changed.
A very different person. I don't do anything else anywhere that I want you to be at.
If you start doing something before we release this, I will in a very monotone voice edit me promoting it in.
I don't have another podcast. I didn't do 12 Days of Christmas.
We have done it in the past.
I have done it in the past. So you can watch that and then donate retrospectively
Yes.
in Translate Cymru. Alice, where are you?
I'm on the internet
Yeah.
at Alice with a pen, various places.
Commissions open?
Always. I
Money's
draw
great.
things. I do so many other things, but that's my business.
Very cagey end.
Would you say that you're upset that you don't get to watch any more with us? Or had you full?
I feel like I could happily come back in like another 10 episodes, you know?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to get to like when it's modern.
Yeah.
I am
newer.
interested in when we get to like what I would consider after I stopped watching, like samurai-ish era.
Sure. When we hit widescreen.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I'm ready.
Widescreen and CGI and on-set audio.
That's wild.
Gross. They're going against my values of Sentai.
You've forgotten your roots.
Yes, we'll see you next time for the Goggleman.
Goggleman.
For Gogglebox. All right, bye.
Bye.